Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I will talk some games, some spiritual, lyrical game, and I hope you can understand me. Okay, so let's talk about Romans 8. Romans 8, I think 24, whatever, when it's talking about the sons of God who went to be revealed and stuff like that. So who are these guys, right? If we were all sons and daughters of the Most High, right? Why does it explicitly say the earth is going through pains and like a birthing mother going through birthing pains to reveal who the sons of God are, right? So it can be interpreted in many ways, which is unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I wish it was more black and white. I really wish it was. But the fact that we have so many denominations and things of that matter that, differ on this point is troubling at best, right? And I heard from my brother Elijah from my church that he was saying that it's like now that it's like there's so many denominations, hundreds of them, and things of that nature. It's just like now the way God reveals Himself and people connect to Him is not through dogma. It's not through not through different rites of passage and stuff like that. It's His own rites of passage. It's His own words. It's His own deliverance. It's solely on God now. It's always been solely on God, but now it's in a bigger way where people can actually see and hear and visualize and have these visions, have these prophecies and stuff like that. Nobody's a prophet, but it's a different type of calling, yearning for Christ, yearning for His face, yearning for the fruits of the Spirit. It's a desire that's solely focused on God. That's the only desire that should be left in your heart, in your body, is just to become one with God and realize Him to the fullest extent. Don't halfway go at it. You gotta have it all, man. With whatever you want from God, you have to passionately desire it. You have to passionately work towards it. And it's like, when I say work towards it, it's not about works and acts and stuff like that. It is a bit about that, but it's about where your head is. It's where your heart is, where your spirit's lying at. It's what you're yearning for deep in your soul. Your knowing and unknowing, your subconscious and conscious mind are one. And you're going for gold, man. It's amazing, really. So those type of sons of God, that's like the earth is waiting to be revealed, has to differ from like whatever. It's like, okay, we're all sons and daughters of God, whether we know it or not, or whatever. We believe in Jesus and stuff like that, I think it's a special type of group. Maybe it's like like the 114,000 pure virgin souls that will be revealed in the end times. Maybe it's like that. I don't know. But, there's definitely some people that are special out here, very specially connected to God. And it's not no like mystics and stuff like that maybe, it could be, yes, it is. There's a mystical aspect to these people that are purely living off the fruits of the Spirit and God's Spirit and love and grace, that are out here working and doing their laundry and going to work and all that type of stuff, right? It's amazing, really, to ponder on that verse in Romans. It's really amazing. I met a great pastor yesterday. He was very bombastic. He was very alive in the Spirit, and he was speaking on my life. He said he had a prophetic word for me, and he's saying, like, to sum it up, just go deeper. Go deeper. And I'm like, how am I gonna go deeper, man? But I see the ways that where I can. I love this locking in, like lock in. But I feel like I've done that for so long, like during my cultivation phase and all the mystical happenings that occurred through my sight and in my body. It's just like, wow, But God wants me to go deeper. I was like, hi, say less. Recently, a big portion of love has been granted to me. I was like, damn, okay, I need to spread this love. I need to either speak life into people. I need to either create my YouTube channel like I just did, and plus, maybe even get married. Maybe even find that blessing in a woman too, because finding a wife is a blessing, right? And I've got money now. I've got place to stay, but it's not my own. But it's like obviously let's go share a place with my wife, right? So it's like, wow, okay, bring it on. I'm still like, the reality of it's like, okay, at one place in my journey and my spiritual spiritual sprint, spiritual 100-yard dash, I was just like, I'm too young for this to happen. I'm too young. Like all these things were revealed to me and the mystical happenings, and it's just like, I'm too young. I'm only 20. I kept repeating like, I'm only 20 years old. I'm only 20 years old. But it's like, hell, bro, but your faith is like, I don't even know. It's high. So it's like your calling is also high, and you're speeding up the process from all the things you're doing. So it's just like, all right, I'm gonna give it to you. Why make you wait? Because I'm running towards you faster, maybe, or at the same speed that you're running towards me. Not faster. It has to be faster. So it's gonna reveal itself. God's gonna reveal Himself to those who seek Him earnestly and with pure heart, pure intentions. And maybe my intentions weren't as pure at the time, but like God saw my faith, and it's like I can change them. There's been worse people out there that are more sinful and all that stuff, but everyone tastes God's wrath, even the good. That's biblical. So I certainly indeed did feel that wrath, and it's not even a metaphorical sense; it's visceral. It's real for me, right? And God changed me through that. He redeemed me and sanctified me through that, and I profess His name. I love Jesus Christ. He did so much for me in my life, and that's the only thing that really can do anything. It's like when you're going through advice for people, and you're like, your friends like, how you doing? It's like, man, you're gonna say you're good every time as a man, especially as a black man. You're gonna say you're good, you're straight, whatever. Because it's like, how can you help me? You can't help me. Nobody here can help you. Nobody's Jesus Christ that can help you and touch your brain and just like touch you in your forehead, grace you with his presence, touch His cloak, and you're healed. Nah, nobody's like that anymore, except for only Jesus. And He was the one that did it before, and we'll do it again in the future. But there probably will be no need, because there will be no sickness, there will be no strife, because we'll be in the kingdom, right? That's coming to earth. So, but for now, it's like it's only purely on Him to heal and to sanctify and to bless these people, any person. I saw a video about a Satanist the other day that he was vehemently against God from an early age, and he was very intellectual and scientific and all this stuff in the scientific community. And then he believed he saw Jesus standing before him, and he was very scared. He was like, "No, this is not real. This can't be real. This has to be I'm in psychosis or something. I don't know what's going on." And Jesus was there talking to him, in an ethereal presence. I'm sure He didn't touch him or anything like that. But it's like he saw him. I was like, wow, man, that's so powerful. And God can reach anybody, because we're all coming from Him. At the end of the day, we all got that breath of life, breath of spirit that was once poured into Adam. It's like that first breath, even at birth, is that divine breath that's like giving you life, right? Before it's through the mother, but like the umbilical cord and all that stuff, the oxygen in the blood and stuff like that, you giving life like that. But that crying when a baby first comes out the womb, it's like it's a joyful noise. Really, it's a joyful noise, because that baby is breathing. He's experiencing God. He's experiencing the world, light, love, everything, connection with his mother, still in touch with the umbilical cord. He's out here now. He's out here now. He belongs to God. No matter if those people are saying this themselves. Maybe they have generational curses on him and will treat him very poorly and give him poor ideas. But eventually he's God's own. He's out here as an independent, sovereign person, not sovereign from people or anything. But it's like he has his own body, his own brain, everything like that. It's no longer connected to anything else. The ether that he was in the womb gestation period. But it's like, no, belongs solely to God. So this video is 10 minutes. I'm gonna wrap it up. But it's like, I hope you guys get something from that. And read Romans 8. Read Romans 8, and you will discover some pretty profound things, profound callings on our lives. Read the whole entire thing of Romans. I'm gonna do that today, actually. And read the Psalms too. Like, please. All of the mystics, all the saints and stuff like that, they profess Psalms like to a high degree, because it shows the glory and luster maybe of God. And the calling that we all have, and the grace that we all have, and the humility that we must have on this earth, because God is not domineeringly powerful over. He's not tyrannical king that the Jews were once asking for. He wasn't asking for a tyrannical king, but they got that because they didn't recognize the true King Jesus Christ that was about to come, about to manifest. They didn't wait for that. So it's like, fine, you want a leader? I'll give you whatever. This person's still going to have a calling because I'm making this person in a position over my people, the chosen people. But yeah. Lock in on this family day. Lock in, ponder, talk about God, ponder him, everything. God bless every one of you, and more of you to come, I'm sure. So.